ABC 10 and Wells Fargo have teamed up for the fourth Stand Against Hunger campaign, and one of the food banks we're highlighting is Feeding the Foothills. They take pride in partnering with local businesses to help spread the word about food insecurity. ABC 10's Monica Coleman shares the story on why Caliber Collision decided to give and why maybe you should consider it as well.
I grew up in, I guess what you'd call a broken home. So I did not have access to regular breakfast, lunches, and dinners. So I heavily relied, obviously, on school food.
Savannah Freeman now works for Caliber Collision, who partners with Feeding the Foothills to bring food to families in need. But before she managed her store, she was a child in need.
We were blessed with the Sacramento or the River City Food Bank. Probably up until the age 13, did not have regular meals and was pretty malnourished up until that point. And I don't think that people understand what a lot of our youth go through in homes. And so when they go to school, they rely on their breakfasts and their lunches, which I'm so thankful that the state has now made it to where all kids have access to food.
According to Feeding the Foothills, they gave 11.2 million pounds of food to people in need, providing 15.3 million meals. 12,700 children in our communities live with food insecurity, and over 50,000 people living in El Dorado, Nevada, and Placer County are food insecure.
There's kind of like a stigma or like a shame almost in kids, or like having food insecurity is not being able to have access to breakfast, lunches, dinners, whatever. And I just want to share, like, you don't have to be embarrassed about it. You don't have to hide it.
For over a decade, Peta Beta says Caliber Collision has partnered with Feeding the Foothills to provide lunches to hungry children who may not have food during the summer break, but also families in need during natural disasters, including victims of the Mosquito Fire and the Paradise Fire.
Each community, the Caliber services, we partner up with the local food banks here in Sacramento. We have the Feeding the Foothills, formerly Placer Food Bank, and they're our partner in this. We've been donating for the last 13 years to Feeding the Foothills, and it's an honor to be able to raise the kind of money that we're able to.
Our Stand Against Hunger campaign happening until December 21st. We're raising money for 7 local food banks, and that's all to help feed people in need this holiday season. So far, you've helped us raise more than $47,000. For a list of participating food banks and how you can help, text the word hunger to 916-321-3310.